We've made it to Exmouth and the Ningaloo coast. Hey everyone! Now adventure on the Ningaloo Reef is about to begin. Well, we've arrived in Exmouth, we've settled into our caravan park. We're just here for a couple of days to get everything we need to head around to the coast. Been to the information centre and they give you this really great booklet which has got everything about the visit here down the coast, where the campgrounds are, where the walks and gorges are, everything you need to know. So that's really good. Yeah, and now we're going to head off and do some exploring. This is our little spot here. Just an unpowered site, all you need. So let's go have some fun. Today we're going out for a drive to two local canyons. There's a Shotput Canyon and Charles Knife Canyon. I think a Shotput, yeah, they say you've got to have a 4-wheel drive for. Anyway, first of all, we're heading into the Bakehouse Cafe. Now, this is a really good bakery in Exmouth. Yummy excess calories in all shapes, sizes and flavours. Out here, and we're only a little way in. We reach the end of the road and head up to the lookout. Unfortunately, this track's closed. But this lower lookout does the trick.
What a beautiful spot.
Well, that was Shothole Canyon and it was just a great drive. We have really loved it. You do need a 4-wheel drive to get up there. There's a few washout places and you cross the creek, the dry creek bed a lot, but yeah, absolutely put it on your list. Get up there and have a look. It is really spectacular. We're now off to the Charles Knife Canyon and the Tom Carter Lookout. this is lovely, but we don't actually think it's the best views. So we'll show you a bit more of our favourite bits. Oh, it's a beautiful low wind morning. We're coming to check out some of the surfing spots. Dunes Beach, this one is. The coral there. Up there, Kerry.
Yeah, there's a bunch of guys up there.
So we moved up the beach to where the guys were surfing to get a better look. Definitely not exciting surf, but if you haven't had your board in the water for over 6 months, you're pretty keen to get out there. So in a cloud of red dust, Kerry got his board off the car and headed into the water. In the meantime, I went in for a swim, but ended up having one of the most beautiful experiences I've had, as for the very first time ever, I got to swim with a turtle. Luckily, I looked up just in time to catch Kerry on this wave.
So we've really enjoyed being at Exmouth and having a look at some of the local beaches. This is another one. This one's called Bundagee, I think, or Bundagee. This is the boat ramp end. Way up there in the distance is the Naval Wharf, which is classified as one of the 10 best dive sites in the world. But you can't snorkel there, you can only scuba dive. And it's restricted space, so you have to go. It can only go in on a tour. But yeah, look at this beautiful boat ramp. Well, not a beautiful boat ramp, but the beautiful water around it. Exmouth Gulf.
It's so lovely here and protected from those southeast winds. Those radio towers you can see in the background are part of the Harold E. Holt Naval Communications Station. It was built back in the 60s to send encrypted messages to the US and Australian naval submarines. Snorkeling around this jetty kept us entertained for ages. And we had a lot of fun with this bait ball.
But we're on the move again today. We're just hitching up now and we're heading around into Cape Range National Park, and we'll finally get to have a look at the Ningaloo Reef.
As we drove along, we kept getting glimpses of the water and we could not wait to get to our campground.
This is the Messa Campground. We've been here about half an hour. Quite a few people here. It's our little campsite here. Not get the awning out yet. Yeah, nice breeze. And we've yet to see what's over the other side of that sand dune. Can't wait to see over there. What can you say? It's just so beautiful. So beautiful.
In my excitement, I forgot all the rules and popped my drone straight up. I got called on it big time, which was really quite unpleasant, and I don't recommend it. Our first stop was the Discovery Centre. It was filled with information about the reef and the marine life. And the staff told us all we needed to know about the snorkeling spots, the tides and currents we needed to be aware of. We had a look around before heading to our first snorkeling spot.
While you can snorkel and swim at any of the beaches, there are three main snorkeling spots which highlight, I guess, their best snorkeling. One of them is Lakeside, which I'm at today. Kerry's already here. I've been flying the drone, so he's gone on ahead rather than waiting for me dilly-dallying. Yeah, but so there's Lakeside, there is the Drift at Turquoise Bay, and then there is the Oyster Stacks. So everywhere you go here, the water just looks like this. It is so beautiful. It's just exquisite. Colours. You have to see it to believe it. This is going to be one spectacular sunset. Okay, well, we've lucked in here today. There's just light winds all day, which is really unusual on the Ningaloo coast this time of year. But so we're down here at Turquoise Bay and we're going to snorkel the drift today, and this is what it looks like. So the great thing about the drift is that there's a current comes down the beach and out to the reef. So you walk up here and get in to snorkel, and then you drift back down, and you just make sure you get out before this little point up here, because that's where the currents can be strong.
We just stepped off the shore and immediately found this little guy. Could not have been a better day. So thankful. Another beautiful day, another beautiful sunset sky.
We're not leaving the Ningaloo coastline just yet. We've got another campsite booked further down at Osprey. So we're going to go down there for a couple of days, have a look around Yardie Creek, go up the gorge. Plenty to see and do yet. We're also in the next couple of days, the Oyster Stacks will have a high enough tide for us to go and snorkel there. So we're going to have a look there as well. There's plenty to do, plenty of places to swim and snorkel, just relax. It's beautiful, but we have lucked in with the wind. It's another low wind morning, and apparently that's pretty unusual this time of year. Well, we arrived about half an hour ago here in the Osprey Campground, just making coffees at the moment so that we can sit outside and enjoy those. Oh my goodness, this is such a beautiful spot. I had heard so many good things about this campground. Very excited to be here and to enjoy this. We're in site 19, so we're not directly on the water. We're just one little row back, and that's the view there from our campsite. I hope you can see that, all that beautiful turquoise water. That we're going to enjoy a little bit later on. Really big campsites, 12 meters by 9 I think they are. Huge. Just the toilets here, the only amenities that are provided. To bring your own water, everything else. There's a dump point up the road if you need to, and there is some bore water as well you can access, but it's a fair way back up the road now. Okay, are you ready for it? This is our view at the Osprey Campground.
And when you get that little spot out of the wind, you sure can feel the serenity.
Well, so far I've had a lovely afternoon because we went for a swim down in Osprey Bay there, just in front of our campsite. Took the snorkels out, but we didn't really see much. The wind has been all whipped up this afternoon and it's brought the sand up from the bottom. It's gotten a bit cloudy, but maybe tomorrow or the next day. Anyway, we've come down to Yardie Creek now, and down here there is a Yardie Creek nature walk and a Yardie Creek gorge walk, or a Yardie gorge walk. We're going to go enjoy that now. Steep, isn't it, Carrie?
Hey, you made it.
Yes. Well, this is it. We've reached the end of the gorge walk. Winds around a little bit.
It really was quite spectacular, with that late afternoon sun bringing out the beautiful colours.
Day, another snorkeling spot. This time we're going to Oyster Stacks.
Another day in paradise.
That's it.
We found each snorkeling site was different, either the fish or the coral, but each one was definitely unique in its own way. On the way back to camp, we stopped in at Pilgamana Bay. So windy, but so beautiful. I will never get tired of these colours. In the afternoon, we took a walk around to Sandy Bay, the next beach around from Osprey. The views were as you'd expect, just stunning. And we find a whole group of people who come just for the wind.
we are at Sandy Bay. Protected in the wind. Very sandy.
Well, this is our last afternoon in Cape Range National Park, and if you'd like my opinion about whether it's worth coming in November, I give it a resounding thumbs up. The crowds have thinned and the flies can't compete with the wind. Just keep your eye on the weather and make the most of those low wind mornings. Well, that's all for now, folks. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And wherever you are, I hope you're having a great day. Till next time, stay safe and look after each other. Bye now.